We got another package. You may know what this is. I do, and I'm pretty stoked about it. So let's get this thing open and take a look at what's inside. Ooh, almost lost a foot. Box inside a box. Clever. Check that out. Looking fresh. Just don't look at the scratch right here. Put my thumb over it. This is the new Z&Z custom rear set, I think is what they call it. Oh yeah. Freaking sick. These are made out of steel, so they won't break. The factory ones are aluminum, and if you drop the bike on them, usually it's the first thing to break, that or the foot peg. Now that we got these, we should be good to go. I have heard that they do break hardware sometimes when you drop them. So that being said, that's what this is a spare hardware kit, just in case. So let's get that open. Check that out. And then you got some spacers. I don't know what those do. Well, look at the instructions and we'll find out. So yeah, just to talk a little bit more about this particular rear set from Z&Z, this particular style. So you see this little set screw right here? You take that out and that black end will come off, and then you can get in there and you can actually unbolt these. So if you wear them out or you want to change to a different style or whatever, you can do that. I know the original Z&Z rear sets, the peg was just kind of welded on there and it was what it was. But this one's actually removable. And I actually saw on a post my buddy tagged me in on Facebook. This is the first production set of these to be sold. So these are the first ones right here, which is pretty cool. And shout out to Z&Z for posting that up and tagging me in it and all that good stuff. That was pretty dope. So super excited to see how these hold up and how they feel, and we'll get them on the bike, see what happens. What's up guys? Today we're going to be putting some rear sets on this Grom. Finally got my rear sets in with these nice new shiny Z&Z steel rear sets. Also got a few other things we're going to do. I got a shifter for it. It's a shifter off like a KX65 I believe. But it's a direct shaft instead of the way the Groms normally are, which should help with the false neutrals and shit. And it's recommended with Z&Z rear sets. So went ahead and got one of those off Amazon. They're super cheap. But let's go ahead and get started. We're going to get rid of this little guy here. Served me well. Not the ideal situation though. So yeah, I think we're going to start with this left side here. Let's get into it. Alright, first off what we're going to do is take the nut off the swing arm, which is right over here. Get that little guy off there. And next thing we're going to do is lay the bike on its side, as recommended in the directions for the rear sets. I think the main reason they recommend that is because you've got to take this swing arm bolt out, and they want you to get the weight off the swing arm. Not the first time it's been on the side, probably not the last. We'll pull the rest of them off and see if we can just pull up on this to get it out. Let's see. I've never done this before, so yeah, this will be a first for all of us. That loose. It was at 10. This is the shifter. So you can see how this one's got, like, the shifter goes here, and then it's a linkage, and then it goes up. The shifter I got is just gonna mount right here, and that's it. I don't know if this has come all the way out. I'm assuming it does. Got that. Now we gotta pull this swing arm bolt out. That might be fun to get back in. Look how long that thing is. That's what holds your swing arm to your frame. So pull that out of there. Now, let's grab the shifter and the new rear set. Okay, so this is right side, this is the left side. Pull this pin, actually, yeah, let's pull this pin out of here. I don't think we're gonna need this because I think this is so you can run factory style shifter, but we're not. At least I hope we're not. I hope I ordered the right one. Like I said, I got this on Amazon. It was like 20 bucks. It's steel and it's a breakaway. So this is supposed to bend instead of breaking. Or not bend, but like flex right here, this little guy. So let's see if it fits. Take the bolt out of it. Yeah, it does fit. Cool. No look at my chain. It's super nasty right now. Okay. Now this little guy goes something like that. But we got some spacers we got to use here. Let's check the directions. Brake middle, white. Brake lower, blue. Shifter middle, red. Shifter lower, yellow. So this would be the lower one. I guess if you lost track of this, you could tell by this one's a lot bigger. So it's going to be the swing arm bolt one. This is a little bolt right here. It goes right there. So this little guy is going to go behind that one. This little guy is going to go behind that one. Like I said, I didn't think that was going to be fun. Let's put this in here first. Get the bolt. Get that started. Like that. Yeah, let's do that. It's pretty dry. It's always good when you have stuff apart already to go ahead and clean it, maintain it, lube it, all that good shit. Neighbor's probably looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm talking to myself. Bear out though. You don't need a ton, just enough to get a good coating on it. Probably help it go in there too. That ought to do. Stick it in the hole. Yeah, it's already kind of going easier. Oh yeah. Not lined up is what it is. There we go. I'm looking right back here at the rear set, trying to get it lined up and going in. Let's try a little persuasion. Nope. Alright, now we're gonna stand it up and see what's going on. Okay, that's what it is. There is a washer in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and break this loose, line that washer up, get that through there. Okay, this washer fell out right here. So now I should be able to knock that the rest of the way through. Yep, just like that. And put this washer on. Oh, put this washer on here. Set that back on there for now. Get the rest of the way in. For those of you that don't know, Torx bits can be used as Allen bits if you need to. I mean, if you got Allens, use Allens. If you don't got Allens and you got Torx bits, use Torx bits. Snug this up a little bit. Really impressed with these Z&Z rear sets. You got the recessed little spot for the bolt. That's pretty cool. Get that tight, and then I'll go back through and tighten everything up. Alright. Moving on to the right side. This side's a little more complicated. I've already done a video on how to remove this, but I'll go through it again. The only reason it's more complicated, I say that, I mean, it's not really complicated. It's just got more shit on it. So, pull this out a little bit here. First, get this little plastic wire retainer. Pop that out like that. And then you can kind of pull this out a little more. And then you need an 8mm. I got a short one somewhere. Take this brake master off. Pro tip, if you can't spin the bolt with your fingers, sometimes, like if it's right on the verge, you just get the socket and just spin the socket. So you're not sitting there for days ratcheting. Take this lower one out. See if we can get the ratchet out of there. Yep, barely. Bolt out of there. There's a spring right here. Let's take this spring off. It's the spring for the brake light switch. So we'll take that out of there. And this just kind of pulls out. Try and leave the spring on it so you don't lose it. And then the last thing is the slave cylinder, or master cylinder, or whatever the hell you want to call it. So we'll take this off, just get it out of the way. If I remember right, I think that's a 4.5, and I don't remember right. Maybe a 5. Yep. She's a little dirty from that dirt bike track. Alright, then you can get this off, kind of spin her around, see what you're working with here. You get this little cutter pin out. That out. And then the way this thing's rigged together, it's kind of difficult to get that out. Very complicated to get that out of there. You gotta pull this pin out. Like I said, it's not normally this hard. Got it. Finally. Oh shit, I forgot. I need snap ring pliers. So I'm gonna have to take a quick break, run to the parts store, and get some snap ring pliers to get this off. Alright guys, I'm back after a quick run to the parts store. Got some snap ring pliers. These are 20 bucks, the local O'Reilly's. Hold on. Spacers. You must do away with stock washers that was between the stock rear set and frame. Some models may require a kickstand safety switch. Damn it! I didn't take this washer off on the other side. Alright. Let's do that. Sick. Part of doing stuff for the first time sometimes. Sometimes you gotta do it more than once. First thing I'm gonna do is take this brake lever off though. Get this little snap ring right here. Slide those in there. Squeeze it apart. Boom. Snap rings off. That easy. This will come off. spring will be a lot easier to get off. I felt it. There it goes. There it is. Alright. Here I can see my little quick fix there. Again, it worked. Not ideal. Is there another washer in there? I don't think so. Let's lay this bike back over. All that just to get that stock washer out of there. That little guy right there. We're gonna follow the directions and do it this way. Oh, guess it needs to go back. The chain's about to fall off. There we go. Clean all this up. Run that down. There we go. Now we're gonna lift it back up. And now we can finish what we were doing. We're gonna spray it down. Wish I had some actual grease. But I don't. I actually ordered a new one of these. Because if you look at it, it's severely bent. It's supposed to be straight, a little angle, and it's like in and out, in and out. It's been caught on some tree stumps and stuff a few times. It's kind of nice that you just use these quick releases now. I'm gonna put a little oil on this shaft. Just keep it from rusting. Again, not a whole lot, just enough to get it wet. It's gonna go like that. Just gonna put it on and hope for the best. So this is gonna go like all that. So it says to flip brake master from normal position, then installing master on Rearset bolts, you might have to loosen first set of nuts. Okay. First set of nuts are loose. It says flip it. So I'm assuming it means like that. I need these. This thing goes one way. It's this way. Like that. And put this pin in here. Put that in there like that. Bend it. Bend this one this way. This is actually easier than, knock on wood, than putting the stock Rearset on there. This will go like this. Like this. And then I guess that's how they want it done. So first thing we're gonna do is tighten these up. I'm gonna run these down. Take this bolt out that took me 20 minutes to get in. Pull that loose. Go ahead and tighten this up. Get this snug. That. And then this little guy here. Drops down in like that. And clips like that. And we're gonna put this bolt back in the bottom here with the spacer on it, washer on it. Okay, got it started, finally. Now, slide that one in. Got this other guy, goes on there. Wipe it off first. That's pretty tight. Get that in there. I need this brake spring. Slide that up in there. Put that on. Brake spring's good. Now, I need to tighten up the swing arm. I'm gonna do it by hand as far as I can so that I don't chip all the powder coat off these. Sure. So cool. I think it's all on. Snug these up and we'll be good. Sick. Is that a good spot for the shifter? See what these feel like for the first time. Shifter's high. Brake pedal's way low. You can clock this thing basically how you want. It's splined. So I'm gonna clock it down a little bit, see how it feels. That feels good. If I decide I want to move it, I can. So we're gonna tighten that up. It's 10 mils. Cool. I think it's ready. That's on. That's tight. That's in. Need to bend the brake up. This isn't normal. You shouldn't have to do this, I don't think. But like I said, this brake lever is severely bent. But yeah, that's it. It's got the Z&Z rear sets on it. Pretty simple overall. Not a bad job. Oh, let's put this back on. Not that it looks any better, but you know. Sick, it's done.